basically write a poem, write a paper, revise my poem, all that stuff, and most definitely I had to take myself a little back in time, but it wasn't so far back because, you know, all this stuff is recent and I'm still going through the struggle. What I want to do is to make different stories into more of a book and speak on how it is being a 6-year-old lady living in poverty, not really having much clothes to wear, and not really eating meals every day. And I was going to write about that. I was thinking more about people that's in control of all this, like people who has the power to knock down buildings and build something else. My message is more towards them, to show them what I go through so they can live it through my poem, like read it, understand it, so they can do something about that. It's more to touch them, you know what I mean? Like see someone else's side of life and how it's not so sweet as your own might be, and you know, it'll make people probably understand each point of life more and really feel for people. So I did to touch them more so they'll feel like, man, this is really going on. It's like, instead of going over and helping out people that's not in America, there's people homeless right next to you, right next door from you. There's people struggling right next door to you, but you want to leave America and go out and help other people, and you can't get yourself right. That's not fair, and it doesn't make sense, really. So this is what's going to help people. You know, like if I go through this, if I live through it, I can help someone else that I see going through this one day, because I'm a living person who made it through. So, you know, it's just happiness to me. I'm real happy that I get to do something like this and express myself and show a lot of people. So, the way I made this paper, it was hard at first because I had like so many random sentences. I felt like 5th grade, I felt so bad. And then my advisor, Key, told me it's okay. You know, he helped me out with it, and I had to go through it. I had to type it, I had to edit it, I had to spell check it. Like, I did not know I used so much slang. Like, I also made myself believe it's a real word, and it actually wasn't. So it's like I learned that more. And my old school didn't really look at that too much, but he looked at everything. Like, oh no, when you make a new paragraph, you have to indent, and I'm like, what is all this stuff? So it's like a lot of things flowing in. It helps out more. I would say I learned a lot. We learned family breakdown, and like different ways homelessness happens. It happens from drug abuse, family breakdown, people that come out of jails, they have nowhere to go. I say drug abuse? A lot of things. It's just so many things. And it's like, I seen more, like I understand more ways to be homeless. I thought that it just all happened from family breakdown and stuff like that, but I see so many different people's perspectives and how it really happens. Like, there's people that come out of rehab and can't find anywhere to stay, so they have to be homeless. There's people that come from, like, it's called, like, you know, jail, like how you have to go to jail for something real bad. You killed somebody or raped or whatever you did to someone. You have to go to the community and tell everybody in that community what you did, and they have to accept you in the community. Most of the times, no one wants the type of person staying with them. So it's like they're homeless, and people that have their parents break up, like divorce, or when the parents die, they're homeless because of that. They're homeless because they spent all their money on drugs, and they end up in places like this. So he's like, I won't really say father figure. He's more of he's just an important person in my life, and it's like he's trying to guide me, he's trying to help me, teach me. He knows. He's a very, very smart man, and I feel that he has a lot to teach people, and I feel blessed just having him in my life, helping me out. You know, he's helping me with my literature. He helped me write paragraphs. They tell me I can write this paragraph I wrote is like beautiful. I never thought I could write a real paragraph, and I'm in the 10th grade. But, you know, I wrote a good paragraph, and I learned it because he helped me with things that, you know, I wasn't really understanding. You know, it took time. He's real patient. He been through the struggle like I've been through. So it's like when other people tell me, like, oh, it's okay, I feel mad because you don't know what I've been through. So it's not okay. You haven't been through none of this. Your life was sweet, but Keith been through it, you know. And he's like, he cares a lot. So it's like real cool to have somebody care about me and want to help me and pass me. So you have to have more of a grown mentality. It actually helps you for the real world, because in the real world, no one's going to tell you, wake up, go to work. You got to do it yourself, and no one's going to care. But in my old school, like, force you to go to class, like, go to class, you can spend it. And I learned a lot there, but I learned things they want me to learn. Like here, they teach me things I need to know, and plus they help me with things I already know. Like, basically, like these projects, you can do a project on anything, and they'll teach you how what you did relates to math, or how it relates to science, and how it relates to literature, and on that note, they help you. And they also have classes that other schools have, but I work more of the project zone because it's like real different for me.